confirmation of, as the new director of the FBI has sent shockwaves through the nation, sparking widespread concern among experts and celebrations within extremist circles. A staunch loyalist to Trump, has a history of promoting conspiracy theories and is viewed by many as a deeply polarizing figure. His appointment is seen as a clear signal of an emboldened far-right, now perceiving a diminished threat from the nation's top law enforcement agency. His contentious Senate confirmation hearing highlighted his experiences with racism as the son of Indian Gujarati immigrants. He recounted instances of hateful slurs hurled at him, including the chilling phrase, "You belong with your terrorist home friends." This personal narrative, however, does little to alleviate the concerns surrounding his appointment, given his known association with conspiracy theories prevalent among MAGA followers and his lack of expected support from Democratic senators. Paradoxically, his nomination has garnered unexpected praise from within the racist and xenophobic far-right. Online forums, particularly on platforms like Telegram, showcase celebratory messages from neo-Nazi accounts and their followers. One Telegram user expressed their approval with the statement, "I like he is based," while another suggested, "I'd buy him curry anytime." Such comments underscore a disturbing level of support from extremist groups who see as an ally. A far-right news outlet went further, anticipating potential actions, suggesting he would blow the fuck out former Attorney Generals Jeff Sessions and Bill, along with former FBI Director Christopher. This sentiment reflects the broader Trump administration's pledge of retribution against government workers involved in investigations deemed antagonistic, including the inquiry, probes into the January 6th Capitol attack, and Department of Justice litigation against Trump. The consequences of this stance are already evident. Since Trump's re-election, at least 9 high-ranking FBI officials have been reportedly forced out. This mass exodus prompted James, assistant director at the FBI's New York field office, to send a staff-wide email describing the bureau as being in a figurative war with the Trump administration. This email highlighted the targeting of agents who performed their duties according to law and FBI policy, showcasing the internal turmoil within the agency. This climate of fear and uncertainty is being met with open celebration by some of the very groups the FBI targets. An online neo-Nazi publication, run by former leaders of the now-defunct Division, a designated international terrorist organization, expressed hope that would end FBI spying programs and the use of informants to subvert political movements. They openly stated, "Just fine for us," adding, "Might not happen, but it'd be nice if it did." The same publication gleefully reported on complaints from FBI agents regarding the lack of buyout offers, expressing callous disregard for their concerns. Members, some facing federal charges for murder, harassment of journalists, and bomb plots, have consistently portrayed themselves as victims of entrapment. The FBI's investigation in 2020 significantly dismantled their U.S. operations, yet their online celebratory responses to his appointment highlight a disturbing lack of accountability and a sense of. Experts echo these concerns. Co-founder of the Global Project Against Hate and Extremism, stated that confirmation would likely lead to the FBI abandoning serious efforts to confront far-right extremist groups. She pointed to his appearances on QAnon and other extremist broadcasts, suggesting his priorities lie in purging FBI officials and targeting political opponents rather than combating terrorism. Warns of the potential for increased white supremacist activity and terrorism if his priorities are indeed realized. Joshua Fisher Birch, a terrorism analyst at the Counter-Extremism Project, shares similar concerns. He anticipates that white supremacist extremists will continue to view the FBI as a threat, using the agency as a convenient enemy in their propaganda. He also noted their celebration of FBI agent firings and their hope for a weakened agency. This sentiment was furthered by Christopher, leader of the Blood Tribe neo-Nazi group, who congratulated Riley June Williams, a January 6th participant and Trump pardonee with previous ties to his group, on her freedom. Trump's unconditional pardons for 1,500 January 6th attackers, a move widely celebrated by the far-right, further underscores the potential implications of his appointment. The combination of these actions creates a climate of impunity, emboldening extremist groups and potentially leading to increased acts of violence and terrorism. The future of the FBI and the nation's ability to combat extremism hangs precariously in the balance. The potential for a significantly weakened agency, coupled with the overt celebration from within extremist groups, paints a stark and concerning picture for the future. The appointment of is not simply a political event, it is a seismic shift with potentially catastrophic consequences.